Good morning, Hornets. Glad to have you join us for another episode of Carver News. I am Antonino, and I'm joined by
George
to bring you what's latest of what's buzzing around the hive.
We begin with our call to colors, followed by Noah and Liam bringing you the Pledge of Allegiance and the Carver Creed.
I am a Carver kid. Big hearts, big accomplishments, big goals, and one big family. Conquering the world one language at a time. I am a Carver kid. You may be seated.
As you may all know, the Scholastic Book Fair is going on right inside our media center. The hours of operation are from 7:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon.
Our reporters have been bringing you some fun choices to help you select which books you can purchase from our book fair. Here are some additional reviews to help make your selection a lot easier. In this tale, readers follow Big Jim's early days in the city, where he stumbles into trouble, making unlikely allies and develops his over-the-top enthusiasm of companionship. As he crosses the path with Dogman and Beatty, his journey is filled with hilarious misadventures, taken identities, and heartwarming moments that show how even the most unlikely characters can become heroes in their own way.
Lionel Messi, All Access, offers in-depth look at Messi's journey from joining youth leagues at 13 to becoming a World Cup champion. Whether you're a young fan or looking to improve your soccer skills, this book offers a comprehensive look at one of the game's greatest players.
You know what's a fun book to get? Pocket Peaches. Pocket Peaches is an 80-page graphic novel by Dora Wayne. The story follows Peaches, a cheerful bunny living in the cozy town of Pocketon, with her friends Mango and Poggy. When a new cat named Taro moves into the neighborhood, Peaches is eager to befriend her.
Wings of Fire, Skipping Peril, Book 8 by Tui T. Sutherland follows Peril, the dangerous and volatile Skywing with fire skills as she embarks on a journey of self-discovery. Peril sets out to help Clay, the one dragon who's always shown her kindness. Along the way, she encounters unexpected allies and enemies, including the mysterious ex-Queen Scarlet and a cunning new threat.
I just stumped on which book to get. My recommendation is Bluey, the Queen's episode. In Bluey, Queens, based on the popular animated series, Bluey and Bingo engage in imaginative play by taking turns as the Queen and the royal butler. However, when both prefer the role of the butler, they face down a dilemma over who will assume the throne.
And speaking of book fairs, some of our crew members were able to attend the Miami International Book Fair a couple months ago. They had the chance to interview some of the writers that were selling their books. Let's see which authors they spoke to.
My name is Carolina. I'm the author of Amelia's Adventure Book.
What is the story about?
And the story is about a little girl who has to face her fears, and her parents put her to a scavenger hunt that she needs to solve. I wrote the book because I know a lot of kids need that support system through reading books. And I want also to share that imagination, that fun with their parents.
Hello, Carver. I am back here with the author D.E. Knight, author of The Crowns of Cosworld. What inspired you to make the book?
I have always been a lover of fantasy worlds and dreamed of creating my own one day. I have social anxiety, so writing was a creative outlet for me to create worlds privately where I wasn't judged and I could do what I love and just hopefully one day create a world that people can visit one day.
So, tell us what the series is about.
The series is about Ivy Lovely. She's been hidden behind an enchanted boundary for 16 years. When she crosses the border, her powers suddenly awaken, and she gets swept away to school of magic where there's an evil queen after Ivy's power. It's a 4-book series. You can see right here.
Nice. Another question. So what other books have you wrote?
So I actually just released a new book called Nora and the Mermaid's Monster, and it takes place in the same world of Croswald. A mermaid comes to town and vanishes, and Nora is determined to find her. So it takes place in the same world. It's a really fun setting and lots of magic.
Coming up next for a segment on Black history, we learned about a famous tennis player and a young pioneer in the field of science. Let's take a look.
Alice Augusta Ball was the first woman and African American to receive a master's degree from the University of Hawaii. Ball's injectable oil extract from the chamuga tree was the only effective treatment for leprosy until the 1940s. She was also the first African American woman to become a chemistry instructor at University of Hawaii. Alice Ball died young at the age of 24 due to complications from inhaling chlorine gas during a laboratory demonstration while teaching. The university declared February 29 Alice Ball Day.
Hello Hornets, today we'll be learning about Serena Williams, who is an American former tennis player. She was born on September 26, 1981, and is 42 years old. Serena started playing tennis at the age of 4. She is famous for winning 23 Grand Slam single titles during the Open era. Serena has 367 career wins. Isn't that amazing? But what is more incredible is that Serena won the Australia Open while pregnant with her daughter Olympia. Serena Williams' last match was at the US Open before she retired. Serena retired because of her desire to focus on growing her family and prioritizing her daughter Olympia. Now back to you folks.
This has been all the news for today. Make sure to like and subscribe to keep up with what's happening around the Hive.
We are your hosts, George, along with
Antonino.
We'll leave you with one of our reporters talking about a popular holiday being celebrated this week. See you all
around the Hive.
In the 8th century BCE, a Roman festival was invented. It was called Lupercale. It was held in mid-February. This festival marked the start of spring. Can you guess what this festival turned out to be? If you guessed Valentine's, you are correct. Valentine's Day is a holiday celebrated on February 14th that honors love, friendship, and admiration. It's celebrated by sending cards, giving gifts, and spending time with loved ones. The English poet Geoffrey Chaucer is credited with connecting St. Valentine's Day to the idea of romance. You often see a baby with wings and a bow and arrow called Cupid on Valentine's. Cupid is based on a Greek god of love, Eros. The Romans renamed Eros as Cupid, which comes from the word desire. Our Carver crew wishes you a very happy Valentine's Day.